Alright, I know it's been a while since I did an update, so here's the truck. It's standing on its own. It's got the new shocks on I just got, and painted the little 124 scale monster truck. There's the chassis, monster green. Looks pretty nice. Pretty much what this big one will look like when it's done. I hope they get a new body pretty soon. Not much for that one now. I want Lexan, a lot more durable and can last longer. So I haven't finished the cage. Just let it go from here over and, do all that right in there. But it's coming along, This is what the shocks look like. They're 160 millimeter shocks. They're for like the HPI, I don't know, the Baja 5T or whatever, But these springs are really tough, and say I want it to be I want it to sit down a little bit, so it kind of have a little travel and be a little soft. So I did these springs right here. There's two of them are off the Stampede or the Slash. These are the back springs right here, and these are the front springs. And the little spacer that they have on those shocks is right here. It's just one. It just kind of keeps these from going into each other and messing and getting all tangled up. But the difference in softness from this one and this one is like a big difference. See, I was doing a test because I do car audio stuff, and I put a big old subwoofer on top of here just for drop test and everything. I did 2 foot up in the air, and I could never get these shocks to bottom out because of these springs, because they're so tough. I actually broke an axle testing this out because these springs are so hard. But the shocks are awesome. But I wanted it a little softer so when it landed, it kind of uses the suspension, not mostly the tires. These are just temporary. I'm going to get some jumbos and put on here later. But yeah, it's slowly coming along. I haven't really done much besides fix the front axle that I broke when I was drop testing it from actually 3 feet up at one time, and I did got some of the steering done and everything, but it's still got some work to do to it, but it's coming along. But it'll probably be a while for my next video. I've been doing a lot of work, so just need to finish up on the steering. Eventually I'll put the center diff in and everything. But I'm having second thoughts about my bumper here. Just because I know monster trucks don't really have bumpers, seriously, but it looks good. It took me a long time to do that, but I was thinking, I don't know what y'all would think would look good, just leave it. I know it looks good, but, it doesn't really match what a monster truck is, and it's not done back here. Still got to put the little X back here, a couple of them. Finish up the chassis, and finish up the body cage. And this body, you can see it's I extended it a little bit, like 1.5 inches here, and cut out the wheel wells, and it's off a New Bright, so it's kind of a used body. It's like, literally, it's pretty rough shape. The person that had it, he didn't really take care of it, so I just kind of put it back together. But it'll eventually get done. But just tell me if y'all have any ideas, because I'm up to, since I'm not done with it yet, it'd be kind of cool to have someone else's input on it too. Tell me what y'all think of those homemade axles, and if you need them, well, I can make them for you, but it's not easy as you think, and they're not going to be perfect. But hey, they are pretty dang strong. That subwoofer that I put on those axles, I put it right here in the middle of the cage. I took the body off, and dropped it from pretty high up, and that sub weighs about 30 pounds, believe it or not. But it was amazing. I was like, this is awesome. I was trying to make the shocks bottom out. I was showing them to a friend, and the front axle breaks. So I was like, what? So, but it's because I didn't penetrate good enough on the metal. So I was like, yeah, that's it. I looked at it, and that's exactly what it was. It was only penetrating very little bit. because I didn't get it hot enough, because that was my first axle on one of these. But all other ones, they are freaking solid. But these 4 links are not, they're just temporary. I don't like it like this. This was something I did several years ago this way. And I'm actually going to make an aluminum plate that goes across here and goes down. And the 4 links are actually mounted to those plates. And you just mount the plates to the side of the chassis so it doesn't really cave in, or I don't have weak little spots here. But yeah, I never intended to have this much power going through this. I was only going to do like 540, but twin 540s or 2 1/8 scale motors with some Tekin equipment in it, be pretty cool. But yeah, I like these shocks pretty good. You can't argue. I think I spent like $40 for 4 of them, and you talk about awesome. I think I'm running in it right now is 30 weight oil, and it's still, got some good resistance there, and the body's still kind of red and blue and green, a little here, black, but as soon as I get the chassis all the way I want it, I'm going to strip all that old paint off and shoot a base coat white and shoot the green. See, I didn't even do a base coat on this. I just shot it. See, as you can still see, I set it on the ground. But, it looks pretty good on here. And it's going to be pretty much this on this. But, as you know, this was a pretty time-consuming project. Now, if anyone wants to buy this the way it is, just this and the tires that I did, they can buy it. I'd sell the tires, the body, and this chassis. This took lots of hours. You can see the YouTube videos on it. I'd probably sell it, I don't know. Just make me an offer and I'll consider it maybe. But, alrighty y'all. Well, please subscribe, push his like button, and tell me what you think. I will talk to you later. Bye.